Like I said, dude was like, I was so close to being one of them. It's like, why you don't, instead of trying to talk to me like I'm supposed to sabotage myself and not own businesses like this black dude that owned that. And I started years ago in the 2000s. I was supposed to have been had shit, shit like that. I ain't jealous, but you ain't finna stop me no more with that communist shit. Telling you, this down south. I'm sending your ass back up north in a pine box legally. Come on with that communist shit. So anyway, you know, they still trying to play victim. And dude, like, yeah, I was so close to being one of them. This close. What the fuck that got to do with me? The how instead he got mad when I said it too. Not mad for real, but he like that like I was supposed to give a reaction like, oh yeah, you're right. But instead I said, well, instead of talking to me, why don't you talk to them and get them off the street and tell them how you was so close to being one of them, but now you got cars in your own business in your house, this and that. So why don't you talk to them? Why you still trying to keep them like pets? Like you want to still keep them like poor people that you can feed, bird feed. You can feed them every night. Here you go, man. Here's a sandwich. Here's a cup of water. So what did you feel guilty, nigga? Ain't nobody playing that communist shit. I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas. I need to chill with that shit for real. So this chick right here, and like I said, I was just talking to dude yesterday. He was talking about because he did have a minivan. He was just talking about his minivan yesterday. He said his broke down, and it was a blue one. I've been seeing it. He used to have it when I first moved here. But he got other cars, big old tow truck that he owned. I ain't hating on him or nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. Why don't you put them on? Not just put them on like pets, feeding them. Help them be their own businessman mentally. Get them out that stupid mentality where they gotta be bums and black folks can't have their own business. So anyway, so this dude, that's gonna break down. That's gonna your community's gonna get worse. But she talking about now. See, I learned most of the Section 8 game from the girls I used to mess with when I was in my early 20s. Not from just going, and I did start going down there and talking to the hood lady because she used to have meetings once a month. She called it that for prospective landlords. It was a white lady because that's why they have a backlog. Like say you own a house like this, you inherited it, or you and your wife finna buy a bigger house, but you don't want to sell it. So you could put it on Section 8. So she was recruiting people. Basically, I just found out just by going there asking questions. And she was happy. Oh, yeah. And, I was young. I was in my late 20s. You want to be, I'm like, yeah, I want to be a landlord. So anyway, I learned a lot of the inside game just from going from, this is just one city. That was her idea. It's not hood-wide mandate. That was just her idea, being in charge. It was just her idea to do that. All of them don't have, like this city, they might not do that. I'll find out probably tomorrow. But that was just her idea. And see, so it has nothing. Nobody's mad at Section 8. Nobody's saying cut the program. Don't do Section 8. None of us, no Republicans. Problem is, there's a waiting list. This chick got 4 kids. Now, like I said, them girls, when I was in my early 20s talking about I had my plan, them girls are 18. They knew the plan. They knew the deal from their mamas or whatever. It don't matter if you want to call it the revolving cycle of endless generation. I didn't give a fuck. Because I was like, y'all don't care like when a white person buy houses in the neighborhood, rehab them, and rent them out. But as soon as a nigga tried to do it, now other black folks mad. They was mad. I thought they would be happy for me. They was mad. When I finally did it and bought me a house and rented it out, they weren't happy for me. I can't believe that shit. That's why, another reason I started going to get help at the hospital. Like, something got to be wrong with me. But the pills weren't working. The black people, I'm like, these motherfuckers really mad. This ain't in my head. I ain't fucking crazy. These motherfuckers really mad at me. Mean mugging me, evil eye. Because they think, oh, you trying to do better than us. I thought y'all gave a fuck about the girls. I literally said that. That's what really fucked my head up. I thought y'all cared about the black girls and these kids. Instead of being in the projects, they can be a house like this. Yeah, I'm going to make some money too. But I ain't going to, because I still had a mortgage. So I ain't going to make profit. My first house, I had $100 extra after paying my mortgage, and that $100 went to the house insurance. So basically, I wasn't making no money, but I had a job, 12 hours. I had my VA check. I'm like, this house getting paid for, and if I keep going, pretty soon in 10 years, I have like 10 houses. Then I'll start making profit. It's not like flipping. Cause you tell me that. Why don't you just flip houses? I'm like, where the fuck am I getting the money to buy a house for 20,000 and put 15 in it? And then yeah, once you do that, it'll be appraised at 100,000. Where I'm gonna get that seed money? I said, it's better for me to just fix my credit, and that's what I did, and buy a house that somebody already rehabbed. And I did. I bought one for 60 down here. That's cheap. It was a nice house just like this, brand new, damn near. The roof was new, the inside, and I got about 700 a month for it. My mortgage was only 450, 30 a year. And so, like I said, I ain't had no profit, but my mortgage was getting paid for. The girl was in there, she didn't tear it up. They were like, oh, she gonna be probably one of them hood rats, tear it up. I'm like, so what? I'm young, I could work, and I had partners, handymen that did all that shit, fix pipes, all that. Bad, they just ain't got no certificate, but they can fix all that. Electrician, man, this ain't no problem. So basically, I'm putting niggas to work too. But they ain't like that shit. To them, it's, oh, you trying to be the boss. But that's what I said. Fuck y'all then. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all want to hate like that? I'm telling you, the only thing you gonna get, you ain't gonna get no apology. You gonna get some hot ass legal lead up in your ass. Slugs, hot lead slugs, legally. They gonna be releasing balloons for your little stupid ass. He was such a good yeah, whatever, bitch. Shit. Nobody playing with y'all dummies no more. Now, this chick right here, she got 4 kids. Yeah, talk about the title, Woman in Van with 4 kids blast Section 8. Now, like I said, before I even started talking to the administrators at Section 8, the little girls in the hood, they tell you, it's a waiting list. 18 years old. Oh, it's a 2. Yeah, I signed, their mama tell them, you got to sign the list. Like her baby like 8 months old. It'll be like a whole 2 years before. And then when I started talking to the lady, that's why she started having them meetings. Because there's a backlog. There's so many girls, they need landlords, prospective landlords. And there was some other black dudes down there. There was some dudes worked at the local college. They was young like me. They was thinking about investing. See what I'm saying? That's how you got all this, the community. No, this chick got 4 kids. That means she didn't have 3 extra kids since her first kid. She should have been on that list. She should have been on the list. And now she in the van. And then, like I said, it's like them old fairy tales. What she was doing all summer. Now it's winter time. She thought, oh, it's cold out here. Remember what was the ant and the grasshopper? And the ant played all summer. No, the ant worked. The grasshopper played all summer. Then it got cold. That's what I'm saying. Them little fairy tales, them German fairy tales, all that shit be true. The fuck she was doing all summer. Now she talking about,
those programs are made for women.
It's like cold out here. We eat cheese out there. No, bitch, you should have somewhere for these kids to stay.
Navigate the hurdles of finding Section 8 housing.
I've been looking for a place since August, and I have been day in after day in.
She said August. She got 4 kids. Them kids like 8 years old. You should have been on that list years ago when you only had 1 kid, and you would already been in there. Then you could upgrade. You can get because when she got 1 kid, they would have gave her a 2-bedroom. Then she had another kid, she would have got a 3-bedroom. Another kid, cause that's what I'm saying. That's why I would look for big houses. The first house I bought was a 3-bedroom, cause the bigger your house is, the more money you'll get. Cause a girl with I had a 3-bedroom, a girl with 2 kids could get my house, and you get more money. And like I said, that house was damn near brand new, looked like one of these houses. They fixed the roof. It was only 60 because it was deeper down south, and the property value was lower, but it was damn near brand. The insides was new, the carpet, everything. Cause that's all the stuff you're supposed to look, especially the roof, because you don't want to have to fix that roof within the first 10 years. They already did all that. And so yeah, they got a check for 70, and I got a mortgage, but I didn't care. They like, oh, they were trying to make it like the 2 white people that sold me the house got over on me. Now, how they got over on me? This is my way into business. I ain't got the cash. They fixed the house already. Yeah, they gonna get a $70,000 check. They put the work in. I ain't finna pay this mortgage either, So, and it's like, this girl, she got a house. Instead of living in the projects, these houses around here, they getting rehabbed. And then later on, after I had 10, 20 houses, then I could start buying cash houses, $20,000. You know, I know exactly where they at. I know where they at now, 20,000. Fix them up, they're worth 80. But instead of selling them, I can rent them out. So, like I said, y'all keep trying this witchcraft shit. You know, you responding to me like, the community is supposed to help her. She talking about since August, she got 4 kids. You should have been on this Section 8 list. And I ain't get that just from the administrator. Oh, that's from the white lady that run HUD. No, them girls, they knew it. 18 years old. Well, 1 kid. Oh, I'm waiting on my voucher. That's what they would call it. Just like food stamps. They waiting on their voucher. So how in the fuck? It's just like that voting shit. Oh, voting ID is racist. How the fuck this bitch don't know where to get an ID, but you got to have ID to have Section 8 or to ride the fucking bus, to buy a bus pass. You got to have a fucking ID. All that stupid shit Joe Biden talking about, oh, it's racist. Bitch, you got to have ID to get HUD, to get WIC, to get food stamps. Any of it, male or female. So how the fuck you don't know where to get your goddamn ID at, but you got Section 8? The fuck out of here. How you buy a car? How you do anything? How you get a bus pass in New York City? All that shit bullshit, man. You ain't finna hold us back no more. I'm telling you. Y'all got the wrong people now. Y'all can keep trying to play victim. Oh, okay, boss man. Yeah, all right, boss man. Gonna boss your motherfucking head up a goddamn, blow your brain boss band out. Boss your brains out with a 9mm legally. Keep trying this stupid shit. Nobody playing with y'all.